and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Welcome back to XFW.
The following
hatred is in the
house
as Biff Wellington makes his way out to the ring.
Making his way to the ring from Blackpool, England, weighing in at 263 pounds. Gentlemen, the Strong Man.
Biff Wellington making his way down to the ring. The former bare knuckle boxers, United Kingdom Strongman here in the house of XFW Ground Zero. Wellington, an on-again, off-again ally of the current XFW World Heavyweight Champion. TKS, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome. Wellington, an outstanding competitor here in XFW. And tonight he'll go against someone very, very well known to himself. Ladies and gentlemen, Christopherson
and his
Pierce.
opponent from Chelsea,
Prince
England,
Pierce, to be exact.
weighing in at 210 pounds, Prince Christopherson Pierce.
The hatred from TKWA once again invading our chat room, folks. We apologize for anything you may not want to see. We are not responsible for what the man says in our comment section. No, I believe the man's not even responsible for what he does inside the ring. The hatred, an absolute lunatic over in TKWA. We saw him clash with the maniacal Glee in the last TKWA large-scale event. But right now we're focusing on Prince Pierce and Biff Wellington opening up XFW Ground Zero tonight. Prince Pierce winning the right to call himself Prince in XFW after defeating Biff Wellington and Eddie Leo in a triple threat match back at XFW Fright Night back in October. Wellington not being able to use the term Lord when he enters the ring here in XFW. And now these two clashing again. Pierce with a kick in the mid. Oh, goes for a drop kick. Wellington goes for the eyes. Wellington not opposed to go against the rules we've seen on the past. Pierce now with a phenomenal arm drag counter takes Wellington down the canvas. Usher in the corner. Prince Pierce now going to work. DDT connects. Wellington rolling underneath the ropes to avoid any more further contact, trying to shake off those cobwebs as Pierce starts taunting the audience and then sends Wellington crashing down to the arena floor. Wellington now on the receiving end of chops. Wellington fires back though, a couple stiff shots to the face. Again, Wellington very, very tough inside there, and one of the most brutal battlers we have here at XFW. Thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to XFW. Outshot now by Christopherson. Pierce goes through, ooh, and takes Wellington's face right down to the kneecap. Both these guys from the same area across the pond, the United Kingdom. Christopherson Pierce claims to be 26th in line for the throne of England. Wellington just walks up and says, I can beat your ass. Wellington also the owner and operator of Wellington Wax, aka Biff Stuff. The brand of mustache and beard wax that he uses to get that phenomenal mustache. My name is Stang. Thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to XFW. Right now, Wellington on a bit of a rampage here. Back in control, Wellington now on the middle rope. Comes off the top and a senton from Wellington. New offense from Biff Wellington. Early kickoff by Christopherson Pierce. We've seen Pierce be very, very successful here at XFW since his debut. He has beaten the Destroyer. He's beaten Brian Blaze. He has beaten a number of high-profile competitors here in XFW and continues to climb the ranks. He's only held one title here in XFW, and it wasn't a legitimate championship. Defeated the maniacal Glee for the million championship, which was again made up by easy money as a ploy to get bigger payouts on his contract. Whoa, Wellington on the receiving end of a discus forearm, similar to Wellington's discus punch that he uses. And covered now by Pierce, and Wellington again gets the shoulder up. Ooh, and a European uppercut right under the chin. Calling about time now for both. Oh, Wellington shoves Pierce down to the canvas. And a high cross body from Wellington lights up the challenger. But again, Pierce getting right back to his feet. Wellington with a shot. And again, Wellington goes to the eyes. Pierce again, catching him off guard. Wellington, ooh, a shot to the midsection. Wellington lights him, and again, Wellington dipping hard into the eyes. But Christopher gets Pierce with a clothesline. Cover now again by Christopherson. Pierce and Wellington gets the shoulder up. Both men now fighting out. Ooh, shot to the midsection. Wellington in trouble. Tower of London connects. Wellington gets dumped square on his face. We've got to cover. Wellington gets the shoulder up. Christopherson, Pierce, hard to believe. Now trying to get the crowd behind him. I don't know if he's trying to get him watching. It looks like he's pissing off the crowd. More likely. Irish it now again. Chris Fair, thank you for liking the stream. Big right hand there by Wellington. Fires right back. Into a scoop slam. Wellington goes to the eyes again, repeatedly targeting the vision of Christopherson Pierce in this contest. Again on the counter. They're shoved away by... Oh, and over Kuzmich. Beautifully executed into a cover. Two. Almost. Wellington almost walked away with the victory with some fine, old-school technical wrestling. And now Wellington with the arms and stretching back the shoulder blades of Christopherson Pierce. Wellington now goes to work on the body. Can't capitalize. Wellington's a little tired himself. Both these men have been pulling on the offense since this contest started. Both men bringing every bit of their game into it. Wellington now. German suplex from a full Nelson collides down on Christopherson Pierce. Oh, and the headbutt. There's the headbutt. The promenade headbutt from Michael Wellington. Two. That's it. Wow. Wow. Wellington lighting him up with the headbutt. Right to the snout and getting the pinfall victory. You got to wonder if the Biff stuff, the Wellington wax that he uses in his hair to get that pretty curl came to effect there, because a lot of people said Wellington's got a shell on his head where his hair is supposed to be. There it was right there, folks, right to the face.
Here is your winner, gentlemen.
And Wellington will walk away with the victory tonight on XFW Ground Zero. Wellington with an outstanding victory here at XFW. Wellington, again, one of the most brutal competitors we have in XFW, a true tough man in the world of fighting. Again, the man was a bare-knuckle boxer back in the UK before he became a professional wrestler. And folks, I talk about the fact that I read an article where people talked about it, how Wellington fought a bare knuckle. And I thought that was just, a lot of wrestlers emphasize and make up some stories to excel their character, their egos. Wellington actually did this. Wellington actually fought a bear. The hatred still in the audience trying to antagonize our groups. Folks, pay no attention to the man. He's only there to try to rile you up. He's only there to bring out your hatred, so to speak. Think of like the Empire from Star Wars. The guy just likes to get you riled up. Pay no attention to the man. He's only there to cause chaos. Hopefully you can still enjoy our programming here in XFW as we continue on. Again, I apologize for anything that goes on. QW. I apologize if I got that wrong. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for hitting that like button, and thank you for joining us here in XFW. Now, XFW Ground Zero is normally on Wednesdays, but due to the weather, we're having a little issues here last night. Thank you for following as well. Welcome to Blood Sword 6 Streaming and XFW Professional Wrestling. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for becoming a fan. Now, as I was saying, XFW Ground Zero normally is shown on Wednesday nights. But again, the weather that is going around the world and all over the place caused some chaos. So we're actually going to do a double feature tonight, folks. XFW Ground Zero right now. And later on tonight around 11 p.m., XFW Late Night Crossfire, the newly branded late night, will go on as scheduled. But we're going to get set up, folks. We got a lot of matches coming your way tonight, including later on in our programming, a Fatal 4-Way hardcore match to name a #1 contender for the XFW Internet Championship, folks. So stay tuned for that as we get our next match ready to go and we find the music of our ladies, folks. The women are up next on XFW Ground Zero. And here comes Christy Madison. Chris Fair, thank you for sharing the stream.
Making her way
XFW's resident, as they call her, folks, Thunder Thighs, making her way down the street to the ring. The former women's professional power lifter. Chris Fair now on a sharing stream. Thank you, Mr. Fair. As Miss Madison makes her way inside the ring. Christy Madison came very, very close to capturing the XFW Women's Championship a few months ago. And I'm willing to bet it will not be her only time with that championship. I'm sure she'll come grasp it again. But right now we await her opponent for this evening. A former women's champion,
and
Riley
from
Palmer.
Toronto, Ontario, Canada, gorgeous Riley Palmer.
Riley Palmer making her way down the ringside. This young Canadian wrestler came in XFW and blew up the scene, getting herself all the way to the top of the charts, capturing the XFW World Heavyweight, or the Women's Championship. And now looking to get back to the spotlight, back to the #1 contendership spot to challenge the current Women's Champion Alex Webb for another opportunity at that title. This is not the first time these two young ladies are meeting inside the ring. Both hold victories over one another, but this time it is a ranking match for the Women's Championship division. And here we go. Riley Palmer starting things off hot and heavy. Already with a full note or a front face lock, and then takes her right into a beautiful arm drag. Tosses Madison nearly halfway across the ring. And then a DDT. Madison not even able to get to her feet before Palmer continues to apply pressure. Palmer now gets caught. Madison drive the elbow into the knee. Palmer continuing to counter. Hard impact into the turnbuckle. Palmer is very, very powerful for her small frame. Michael Webster, thank you for liking the stream. Oh! Snapmare driver. Christy Madison already on the receiving end of a lot of the punishment early on in this match. Madison turns things around and drives her down. Big time backbreaker there from Madison. And drives down those powerful thighs across the chest with a brutal leg drop. But again, Madison dodging out of the way, using that quickness, that agility, that much increased speed over Madison. And then laying in heavy shots, right hand to the side of the head. Onto the counter now by Madison. Oh, goes right to the knee, goes low, right to the kneecap. Madison again now targeting the lower back of Riley Palmer. Puts enough pressure and damage on it. She might not be able to pick up the larger frame that is Christy Madison. Palmer now in trouble, using the rope to help her get herself back to her feet. Oh, and Madison with a clothesline sends her right up and over the top rope, out to that unforgiving arena floor. Madison going behind Bob's back. Bob didn't see it. Madison making her way outside. Here comes Madison. Oh, and again takes her out at the knee. Madison targeting the back, and now the lower extremities of Riley Palmer trying to slow her down. Take a little a hiccup in the step, if you will, which is a solid strategy because Riley Palmer does have increased agility and speed over the much more powerful Christy Madison. If she can slow her down to her pace, it can go a long way in this match. But Riley Palmer with a drop toe hold, Christy Madison's face coming in contact with that lower rope. Palmer now in control. Madison turning things around again. And again, those powerful legs driving into the thigh of Palmer. And the dumpster on the back of her head. Palmer now rolling to the outside. Palmer with a shot to the face. Palmer goes up. Boom! Up and over. Christy Madison pretty much just dropped down on the canvas to avoid the impact, but still shaken from the last offensive moves by Palmer. Palmer desperation now into a cover. Not even a 1 count. Palmer may have broken her own ass bone with that one. She came down hard. Oh, good Lord, Christy Madison. Explosive kicks in the corner, but Palmer again. And now Madison, both ladies now exchanging. Up on top, by crossline. I can't even keep up with the impact of speed these two ladies right now are having on one another. Palmer rolls through, drops to a hold again. Christy Madison having their own roll through and drives her down the canvas, exchanging shots. Madison up and over. Head scissors takedown by Christy Madison. Madison now in control. Madison stalking over. Madison flatliner. Madison rolls over into a head scissors lock. Madison's got Palmer. She's got her locked up. Those monstrous thighs around the chin, trying to choke out Palmer. Palmer's got a tap. Palmer's got a tap. Palmer can't hang on. Those monstrous legs of Christy Madison wrapped around the head and neck of Riley Palmer, and Palmer forced a tap out. Christy Madison looking phenomenal tonight. An outstanding performance by both ladies.
Madison.
Christy Madison, outstanding tonight on XFW Ground Zero. Christy Madison looking on par tonight. Again, I don't want to take anything away from Riley Palmer. She is again at the top of her game. But Christy Madison, again with those monstrous legs, wrapping them around the head and neck of Riley Palmer. Now, Christy Madison, from what I understand, folks, can squat over 1,200 pounds. Now, that's a feat you see most men doing inside in weightlifting. But the fact that Madison used to hold a world record at one point, a champion powerlifter in the women's division, and now here in XFW, and now slowly making her way back to the top of the ladder, targeting the current XFW Women's Champion, Alex Webb. Now, it's only a matter of time before she winds up out there at the winning pace she's at currently. However, she's got to watch across the other side of the ring at times is Tia Adams, another woman from the world of bodylifting and powerlifting. Tia Adams, a former bodybuilding champion. Both these ladies have met in the past, but Tia Adams holds a number of victories over Christy Madison. It's only time for those two collide, as they're both climbing the ladder in the women's division week after week after week, and I'm sure they're on a collision course. Chris Fair, thank you for sharing the stream again. Pardon me, folks. I want to thank everyone that is watching XFW tonight, the folks that are over on YouTube, the folks that are on Twitch, the folks that are on Facebook. Thank you guys all for tuning in. Again, XFW Ground Zero is normally on Wednesday nights. We missed our show last night, so that's why tonight we're doing a double feature. Ground Zero right now, and then tonight at 11 p.m., XFW Crossfire will go live for those folks that are up late and possibly snowed in, like many of us in the tri-state area. Now, folks, we're getting ready to go down to ringside for another one-on-one contest, and this one, folks, should be a knockdown, drag-out battle. We've got Grim Loco, who'll be going up head-to-head with Andre Stevens. Now, Andre Stevens has been dominating in-ring competition the past few weeks and doing an absolute phenomenal job transitioning from boxing into professional wrestling. However, he's been met with a number of opponents who have had issues with that terminology, with him saying boxing is better than professional wrestling. So, folks, we're getting ready to head down the ring as soon as I find the right music here, because all my stuff seems to be out of whack. But let's head down to ringside for more one-on-one action next on XFW Ground Zero. Trend Killer Syndicate over on Twitch. Thank you for cheering us on. Thank you for joining us.
The
And
following
here
contest
comes
is
Savage
scheduled for
Andre
one
Stevens.
fall. Making his way to the ring from Harlem, New York, weighing in at 261 pounds, the Savage Andre Stevens.
The former professional boxer turned professional wrestler. This young man has been knocking people out week in and week out. And now continues his path of destruction here on Ground Zero. And tonight he will collide with Grim Loco. Owen Bushy, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to Ground Zero. Andre Stevens now anxiously pacing back and forth in the ring as he awaits the arrival of his opponent tonight. The candles are lit, the smoke rises up, the lights dim down as we await the arrival of Grim Loco. And there he is, ladies and gentlemen.
And his opponent,
The
from
macabre
New York,
luchador of XFW,
weighing in at
Grim Loco.
222 pounds.
A
Grim
multi-time champion here in
Loco.
XFW. He's held both the Internet and the United States Championship here. Cohen Bro, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to XFW Ground Zero. Again, I want to thank everyone that's tuning in tonight. The tip jar just blew over. Thank you guys for the support. Loco methodically making his way down to ringside. John Rogers, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to XFW Ground Zero. Grim Loco, always so calm. Always the demeanor of Grim Loco, so methodical, so planned out. Demetrius Joseph, thank you for sending stars our way. Thank you for supporting Bloodsword 6 and XFW. And folks, Christmas just around the corner. If you have an XFW fan close to your heart, you can always pick up an XFW t-shirt on bloodsword6.com and rush order for the holidays. Loco now set to collide with Andre Stevens. And again, folks, Stevens has done a phenomenal job transitioning from boxing to professional wrestling. We've seen him have a couple of victories now over Bad Boy Marshall Sweet. The two continue to collide, and right now Stevens is taking it on. What is this? Oh! We just talked about this. Bad Boy Marshall Sweet making his way out to the ring. Bad Boy Marshall Sweet on the rampway. Grim Loco getting back to his feet. Loco catches him. Karana! We're gonna cover! Kick out. Grim Loco almost stealing away as Bad Boy Marshall Sweet has made his way out to ringside. Grim Loco now on the attack. Counter drop kick, now goes Stevens. The Loco fires right back. Loco with a DDT. Bad Boy Marshall Sweet now making his way back to the arena, or back to the locker room. But how much damage has been done? Has he successfully gotten inside the head of Andre Stevens? Loco up over the top and crashes down on Stevens. Grim Loco, obviously now with a psychological advantage after Bad Boy Marshall Sweet made his presence known. Andre Stevens has been shaken. Loco now dodging out of the way. Beautiful head scissors takedown by Loco. Loco now continuing the offense, driving in some damage. Front face locked down by the Loco. Takes him up. Phenomenal suplex. And Loco holds on and turns into a backdrop suplex. Loco on par tonight. He's not slowing down. Loco has not stopped moving since he got on the offense. Looking off the top rope. Blockbuster from the top. Stevens now in a world of hurt. Loco has not stopped Ooh, there's a belly by Stevens, cutting off the abrupt momentum that Loco's been putting forth since Bad Boy Marshall Sweet made his way down the ringside. Can Stevens come back from this as Loco put on a number of minutes of unanswered offense? Again, how much of that effect did Bad Boy Marshall Sweet have on the psyche, on the playbook of Andre Stevens as he catches Loco in midair and dumps him back in a fall-away slam? Ooh, Loco countering the jab. Loco again countering out of the way repeatedly now. Dodging the fists of Andre Stevens as Stevens lights him back up. And there's the jab. That time it connects. Up on the shoulders. Owen Bush is ready to sharing the stream. Down across the top turnbuckle. Andre Stevens now back in control. In the back of the head, Andre Stevens has to be concerned with Bad Boy Marshall making his way out here again. Both men now on the outside. Loco goes for a kick. Stevens countering out of the way. Loco sends him back inside. Owen Bushy, thank you for going on a sharing spree. Grim Loco now up and drop kick right to the side of the head of Andre Stevens. Loco's got it up, takes him down, Death Valley driver. And Loco again making his way to the top rope. Boom! Goes for a 450 splash, but nobody home. Andre Stevens able to get the knees up and deliver a brutal, but again Loco. Again, Grim Loco with the counter. Andre Stevens definitely off his game tonight. And I can guarantee you have Bad Boy Marshall Sweet to thank for that. Stevens has been slow ever since Sweet made his appearance. Ever since he came out and caused the distraction, Loco has been starting to dominate. But again, he gets caught. Again. Andre Stevens showing some phenomenal strength. Look at this mid-air catch by Andre Stevens. But Grim Loco goes right back on the attack. Hurricane Run. Loco now, looking like a vulture, standing over a dead carcass on the side of the road as he continues to lay in some heavy damage to Andre Stevens. Big right hand. Loco driver. The leapfrog leg drop by Grim Loco. We've got a cover. Wow. Loco getting the pinfall victory over Andre Stevens. Grim Loco will have to give the assist to Bad Boy Marshall Sweet after Sweet came out easily causing the distraction of Andre Stevens. And Grim Loco went on an absolute rampage of offense, not slowing down for an instant, and gets the victory over Savage Stevens in a phenomenal back and forth match. Loco was all about business tonight, folks, and he took it to Savage Andre Stevens. Bad Boy Marshall Sweet making his presence known tonight on Ground Zero. Bad Boy Marshall Sweet was not scheduled to be in the building tonight, folks. He does not have a match tonight. So I guarantee you he just came here tonight. He just showed up simply to have that match, to interfere in that match, folks, just to get one over on Savage Andre Stevens. And folks, that's exactly what he did. Now, Andre Stevens and Bad Boy Marshall Sweet have been going back and forth the past few weeks. Both men have victories over one another. Savage Andre Stevens at XFW Fight Night last month took the easy road out, as many said, and using a steel chair to get the pinfall victory over Bad Boy Marshall Sweet. Now, again, these two have exchanged words backstage over which form of combat is better, boxing or professional wrestling. And that's where all the animosity has come from the locker room. For Andre Stevens, as he's telling everyone that boxing is superior to wrestling, and he's here to prove that. Now, the only chink in that armor, folks, the only issue with that argument is Andre Stevens is wrestling. He's not full-on boxing. He's using some boxing abilities inside the ring. but he's adapting to the professional wrestling that we have here in XFW. He's doing very well at that, as much as the guy's got a bit of an attitude problem. However, his argument doesn't really coincide with what he says, folks. But regardless, it is, why are you, I'm sorry, folks. I guess we're going backstage. Something is going on. They're down at the ringside. They're down at ringside. Ladies and gentlemen, the Hatred is here again. Glee has drugged the Hatred out to the ring. Oh! The Hatred was just in our chat room saying he was going to attack again. These two met at TKWA a few weeks ago, and the Hatred beat the Maniacal Glee in one-on-one competition. And as I was chatting, Glee brought the Hatred down the ringside. What is going on here tonight, folks, in XFW? Oh, chop to the chop. Hatred counters. Hatred catches the chair. Hatred now drops Glee in the back of his head. This man is insane. The only person I believe that can go toe-to-toe with Glee in the insanity level is the Hatred. Glee picks him up into a gutbuster. Glee now back with that steel chair in hand. And a shot to the top of the head of the Hatred by Maniacal Glee. And another one. Good Lord. And the Hatred bobs right back to his feet. The Hatred gets right back to his feet as if nothing had happened. And a DDT on the Maniacal one. Glee rolls back up now. Both of these men are absolutely impervious to pain at some points. Because when you're as crazy and bullshit insane as these two are, sometimes I think these kind of guys get off on pain. Glee now shoving the Hatred across the ring, almost into the barricade. Glee with another steel chair in hand, approaching the Hatred, getting back to his feet. Glee with a shot. And again, the Hatred shrugging it off like nothing's happened and sends Glee into the steel steps. And now the Hatred sent into the steps. And Glee now with a shot across the back. The blue mask concealing the pain. Oh my dear Lord, what a shot to the top of the head by the Maniacal one. And another one. Good Lord, he's gonna kill him. And again. Glee on a rampage tonight. Glee now sent to the barricade. Somebody needs to get out here and stop this. This is gonna get this is gonna get bloody. Folks, this is Glee with a German suplex. And the Hatred's head colliding with those steel steps. Hatred dodging out of the way now and a body tackle. We need to get someone out here. We need to get someone now to stop this is insanity before someone gets severely hurt. Oh no. Glee now with the steel steps. The Hatred making his way out. Glee lights him up with the steps. And now across the back. The Hatred said in our chat room that he would be here tonight. And he did. But I think Glee caught him. Glee now. Northern Light suplex on the outside. And a brainbuster on top of the steel steps by the Maniacal Glee. And then he taunts the Hatred. Then he taunts the Hatred. Glee getting a little bit of revenge after TKWA Nightmare. Glee having the leg lift again. We need to get someone down here to stop this atrocity. These two are going to kill each other out here tonight. Glee with another chair shot. No. Second one. The Hatred again back to his feet. How does this man manage to shrug off this much damage? How does he manage to get back to his feet? Glee with a shot to the midsection again. An elbow to the top of the head. Glee again fires back. Glee hooks him up again. Oh my God! Right on top of the chair again. The Hatred getting picked apart by the Maniacal Glee. Glee now with a kendo stick. Hatred trying to get back to his feet. Glee with a shot across the back. Good Lord! Good Lord! Ladies and gentlemen, the Hatred was literally in our chat room just a little while ago saying he's planning his next attack. Obviously, the maniacal Glee, maybe. Can Glee read? Can Glee read? Possibly Glee had picked up on that and found the Hatred backstage. Folks, I was tacking. I'm being told Glee drug the Hatred from the locker room down to the ring for whatever that was. Folks, I know these two have had it. And again, Glee doesn't speak. He just makes growls and weird chirps and giggles and sometimes some really creepy laughter. But folks, these two in the ring can lead to catastrophic events. These two, both these men absorb a ridiculous amount of pain because there's no porch light on, folks. These guys don't feel pain. And he's already back somehow in the chat room after the Glee letting him up with chair stuff. Somebody's already saying Glee is already back dry humping bagels in the catering area. And somehow this guy is already back in our chat room. Folks, these two are going to get to a level of pure violence that may have been unprecedented. These two are going to elevate this until someone damn well may die inside the square circle, folks. This is pouring into TKWA. Now it's coming over here to XFW. These two, obviously, with a rivalry starting to build, do not like each other. I don't think Glee likes anybody. I know the Hatred doesn't like anybody, folks. Folks, if it continues in chat, I implore you just ignore the man. Continue on watching the programming. Try to enjoy XFW tonight. I'm terrified to see what's going to come between the maniacal Glee and the Hatred from TKWA down the road, folks. Again, I know it's not over. I know it's going to continue. Neither one of these guys knows when to quit. We've seen that from Glee. We're seeing that now from the Hatred. Folks, this is far, far, far from over. Now, ladies and gentlemen, again, tonight our main event will feature the XFW Internet Champion, Brody Daniels, in one-on-one competition with Rick the Dragon Fletcher, the man known as also the Purple Haze here in XFW. The man is always, as he says, high on life, and I think some high on some other things as well, folks. But right now we're going to hear right down to the ringside for tag team action next, as the former tag team champions, Hazard Warning, gets ready to go toe-to-toe with American Pain next on XFW Ground Zero.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 516 pounds.
The Dillon boys making their way out to ringside. American Pain. And tonight they will clash with Hazard Warning, the former XFW Tag Team Champions. The first time these two teams will meet here inside the square circle in XFW. And ladies and gentlemen, Keith Hale and Liam Phelps.
And their opponents, at a
Hazard
combined weight
Warning.
of 461 pounds.
The former XFW Tag Team Champions making their way down to ringside. These two employing a very, very odd style of professional wrestling. Many times, leaving one of their members of the team inside the ring to absorb as much damage as possible, trying to wear out the opposing team. A strategy in tag team wrestling that should not work, but has been very successful for Hazard Warning ever since making their debut here in XFW. But tonight they go against the Dillon brothers, Lou and Dex, known as American Pain, who have been on a bit of a win streak lately. There's the bell, and here we go. And Big Dex comes out of the gate swinging with a knee lift to Keith Hale. American Pain will have a much big size and strength advantage over Hazard Warning. And quite frankly, folks, I think they're having experience advantage as well, as already Dex Dillon is manhandling Keith Hale with that absolute brutal slam. And then a leg drop across the chin. Keith Hale now. Oh, Keith Hale with a nice shot to the back now. Trying to stave off the attack of Dex Dillon. Snap nair now by Hale. Hale into a chin lock. Smartly trying to wear down, cut off the oxygen flow to Dex Dillon. Dillon now fires back, couple shots in the midsection, breaks the hold. And a Luthez press, and now brutal right hands right to the nose. If you've never been punched in the nose, folks, it is absolutely a frightful experience. Your eyes water. It makes it hard to see. Both men with the same idea. Keith Hale goes for a drop kick, but Dex Dillon driving the knee into his chest, getting extra height. And now again with that slam, dropping Keith Hale right down on his face. Here comes Big Dex and a counter again by Keith Hale, driving him headfirst down to the canvas. Keith Hale now needs to get back to his partner. But again, we've talked about the strategy these two have used. Hale has already been in there, but Dex has not made a tag. Oh! And a shot to Liam Phelps as Dex fires out of the gate and fights his way out of opponent territory. Oh! And now Keith Hale returning the favor in the opponent turnbuckle. These two teams came to fight tonight. Dex and Keith Hale going toe-to-toe. And now the claw, the iron claw again from Dex Dillon. Folks, just heard me talk about this in the past. How often you see the claw. And here comes Liam Phelps to break the hold. Oh, and there's a shot right to the face of Liam Phelps. Phelps came in and paid for it. Now comes in Big Lou. The tag has been made. American Pain now sizing up Keith Hale and bring him down in a cutter. Assisted cutter by Lou. He's got a cover, leg is hooked.
2, 3.
Wow! Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? American Pain making quick work of Hazard Warning. Hazard Warning's own strategy coming back to bite them in the ass. Keith Hale absorbing all the damage, battling on, but American Pain having none of it. And the crowd not happy with that outcome tonight, folks. Wow. Impressive win for American Pain. American Pain with an impressive victory of the former tag team champions. Keith Hale and Liam Phelps, again, it looked like they were employing the very strategy I talked about in the past. How one man stays in the ring as much as he can to absorb as much damage as possible, only to see it backfire on him and American Pain dominate and take him down, folks. What an outstanding win for American Pain as they continue to climb the ladder. Again, these two big brutes, the Dillon boys, continue to get win after win after win here in XFW week after week. Folks, they might be on a collision course with the XFW Tag Team Championships in, hell, folks, a matter of weeks at the rate they're continuing. But up next, folks, we've got a fatal four-way hardcore Extreme Rules match, and this will place a number one contender. Ryan Shook, thank you for the liking of stream. Welcome to XFW. Now, as I was saying, this is a fatal four-way Extreme Rules match, and the winner of this match will be the new number one contender for Brody Daniels' current XFW Internet Championship. Now, we've got a lot of guys nipping at the heels of Brody Daniels week after week after week, and Daniels has been very successful in defending the championship. However, Brody Daniels has been taking some very let's say, shady antics inside the ring and some shady strategy to hold on to that championship. We've seen him we've seen him now getting himself purposely disqualified just to hold on to that title. I've heard rumors now that his next title defense may be a no disqualification match, so that opportunity is not there for him to make it fair and square down the middle, essentially taking away the championship's advantage that you see inside these matches. But folks, tonight we've got Jesus Silva, Lee Bischoff, Tyson Vader, and Sam Ford, all four men inside the ring clashing tonight in XFW for your viewing pleasure in an Extreme Rules match. And again, the winner of this match will be the brand new XFW #1 contender for the XFW Internet Championship. Folks, let's head down to ringside. This match starts right now. And here comes Jesus Silva.
Extreme Rules match.
Lawrence Williams,
Making his
thank
way
you
to
for
the
liking
ring
the stream.
from
Welcome to
Juarez,
XFW.
Chihuahua, Mexico. Weighing in at 209 pounds, Jesus Silva.
Jesus Silva, the former Internet Champion himself, making his way down to ringside. Hoping to get a pinfall victory tonight and get himself an opportunity to look for the XFW Internet Championship as he makes his way into the ring. 20 years of age, the youngest champion XFW has ever had. Marshall Foskett, thank you for liking the stream. And Mr. Foskett, thank you for sharing it. Here comes Tyson Vader.
First, from Venice, California, weighing in at 210 pounds, Tyson
Vader making his way out to the ring. The breakout star of the Wolfpack here in XFW. Lately, he's been at odds with his uncle Casey, who's been doing very, very well for himself here in XFW. This young man may be the breakout star of 2020 here in XFW. Has had some superbly memorable matches here and looks to continue that. And hopefully get an opportunity for a championship around his waist. He had a recent battle with Brody Daniels over the championship, and we saw Brody Daniels take the cheap way out and get himself disqualified to avoid battle with Tyson Vader. And here comes Sam Ford.
And from Sandy, Utah, weighing in at 329 pounds, the Tank, Sam Ford.
Sam Ford, a.k.a. the Tank, making his way out to the ring. The full-size light G.I. Joe battler of XFW. Raising his American flag. Inspired to join the armed forces by the 1980s cartoon G.I. Joe. You see the tattoo on his shoulder. He's got that logo on his trunk as well. Hope he's not on copyright infringement. And our last competitor in this match, folks, Lee Bischoff.
And from Hall of Fame City, Ohio, weighing in at 240 pounds.
Lee Bischoff has been on an absolute rampage lately in XFW. Win after win after win. These two continue to get checks in the win column. And now an opportunity for #1 contendership for Lee Bischoff, the blue-collar battler here in XFW. No disqualification, no count out, no rules in this fatal four-way Extreme Rules match. This one is going to be brutal. There's the bell, folks, and here we are. Good Lord, already an explosion of offense going on. All four men charging the middle of the ring and going at it. David Leong showing us like the stream. Thank you for hitting that like button. Welcome to XFW. Thank you for joining us. Bischoff now inside the ring going head to head with Tyson Vader. Jesus Silva and Sanford on the outside. Vader into the corner. Lee Bischoff in pursuit. Oh, and a big right hand on the outside by Sanford and Jesus Silva. But Silva again turns it around. It's like David and Goliath on the outside. Bischoff taking Tyson Vader all the way to the top rope. Holy hell! German suplex from the top. And then Jesus Silva gets dumped over his head. Vader now to the outside. Bischoff in pursuit. Jesus Silva now tossed up and over the top rope. Uh-oh. The Tank now with a steel chair in hand. Oh, and a shot right to the breadbasket of Jesus Silva. Silva rolling out of the way. Steals a chair away, blasting in the face of Sam Ford. The Ford dodges out of the way. Scoop slam on top of that chair. And then hits Silva again with it. Ford now making his way over as Tyson Vader and Lee Bischoff battle out on the other side. And now a shot to Bischoff. And a shot to Tyson Vader. Sam Ford is going absolutely insane. And another one. Jesus Silva there to break it up. This is going to get brutal, folks. This one is going to be absolutely insane. No rules, no disqualification, no count out. Everything is legal in this match. Jesus Silva taking down Lee Bischoff. Tyson Vader on the outside, lighting in shots to Big Sam Ford. Jesus Silva now trying to tap out Lee Bischoff. Tyson Vader making a beeline in there, trying to break it up. One pin, one submission, folks, and it is over. And again, Tyson Vader trying to break up the pin count. Sam Ford again with that steel chair in hand. Swinging away again on Lee Bischoff. Sam Ford just swinging away, and everybody else stand there. Tyson Vader bringing in a sledgehammer. Oh, and a side Russian leg sweep. And the majority of the match spilling out again onto the arena floor. Sam Ford laid out. Bischoff now trying to deal with Jesus Silva, and Tyson Vader. Silva gets sent head over heels with a belly suplex on the outside. Just when you think you've got this match all in a wrap, folks, when you think everything is set forth, another opponent comes from your blind side and takes you out. Tyson Vader now setting the barricade at ringside. Jesus Silva still down and out. Lee Bischoff now with a baseball bat. Good Lord. Jesus Silva luckily saw it coming. Here comes Sam Ford again. Again with the steel chair. And a shot to Tyson Vader. And another one. While Jesus Silva beats the crap out of Bischoff with a baseball bat. And a shot to Bischoff with a chair. And a shot to Silva. The Tank is insane tonight. And now into the steel steps. The Tank again with that steel chair. And across the back again of Jesus Silva. Bodies are all across the outside of the ring like it's a pile-up outside. Jesus Silva now with the steel chair and lays into Sam Ford now. And across the middle of the back. Jesus Silva known for his hardcore matches, just as Lee Bischoff, who just landed a shot to the midsection. We got a cover on Silva. 1, 2. Lee Bischoff. Lee Bischoff. Lee Bischoff. Lee Bischoff will challenge Brody Daniels for the XFW Internet Championship. Nailing Jesus Silva with a shot to the midsection with a sledgehammer. And gets the pinfall victory. Congratulations, Lee Bischoff, our new #1 contender for the Internet Championship. Lee Bischoff taking advantage of those extreme rules. Jesus Silva nearly unconscious after taking an absorbent amount of damage. Bischoff lining up the shot and connecting in the midsection with a sledgehammer. Too much for Bischoff to stave off, Silva to stave off, and Lee Bischoff will now have his first ever opportunity to challenge for a championship here in XFW, folks. And while we're talking about the championship, the very championship Bischoff will be going against, that is up next. Brody Daniels, the current XFW Internet Championship, in our main event, colliding with the Purple Haze, Rick the Dragon Fletcher. I'm sorry, folks, my nose is horribly itchy. It's like I'm going to get in a fight tonight. I got to make sure the hatred or glee isn't in our studio because I don't want to get attacked by either one of those guys. My mom always said when your nose is itching means you're going to get in a fight. Excuse me. But again, folks, our main event is up next. The Purple Haze colliding with Brody Daniels. Now, this puts us in a very, very interesting scenario. Normally, if you get a win over a champion, whether it is pinfall or submission or whatever have you, that'll usually line you up for a #1 contendership spot. Now, Tyson Vader does have a victory over Brody Daniels via disqualification. Now, that is still up in the air whether he's getting another opportunity. But now we just saw the match previously where Tyson Vader was in that match with Brody, but now Lee Bischoff is #1 contender. Now, if the Purple Haze gets a victory tonight over Brody Daniels, he can line himself up for a shot. So this could put us in a very, very interesting spot, folks, where we have multiple people nipping at the heels of Brody Daniels as he still strives to hold on to that XFW World Heavyweight Champion. But right now, folks, we're heading to the ring. Our main event is next on XFW Ground Zero. Tenzin, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to XFW. Here comes
the Purple
Haze.
Is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Buffalo, New York, weighing in at 210 pounds, Rick the Dragon.
And Diesel Hill, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to XFW. The Purple Haze, Rick the Dragon Fletcher, making his way out to ringside. Again, folks, you see that purple fog, that mist that accompanies Fletcher as he makes his way out to the ring. That is his own fog machines. That is his own concoction, so to speak. That is in his contract that he brings his own equipment for his own entrance. And this residue leaves a very sticky feeling on everything in the arena. We know the Fletcher has been known to try to enhance the catering area with some of his, let's say, medicinal items that he carries on his person. But a lot of wrestlers in the back complain about Fletcher and his haze, his extracurricular activities. Some folks think you get a contact high just from walking up with Fletcher. But tonight he goes toe-to-toe with the XFW Internet Champion, Brody Daniels. And here he comes, ladies and gentlemen. The XFW Internet Champion, Brody Daniels.
His opponent from...
Uh-oh. Fletcher already making his way out. The champion dropping down the title. We're going to clash on the rampway. On the rampway. Fletcher gets blasted with a kick. The champion now with his title belt. And a shot to the head with the championship by Brody Daniels. And another one. Johnny Ivan, thank you for sending 200 stars. Thank you. Rick Fletcher now firing back. Brody Daniels already leading in some early damage. Repeated chair shots. Rick Fletcher, thank you for sharing the stream. The Dragon now set, crashing into the ringside, the apron. Both men now inside the ring. There's the bell, but how much damage was done to the head of the Dragon after 2 shots to the head with the championship title, which is still weighing on the rampway, as Brody Daniels is now in control. Fletcher getting back to his feet, flatliner. Brody Daniels laying in early damage, but again, Fletcher trying to attack the champion. Dodge out of the way, and again the punt kick. The Dragon now in trouble. Kick out, not even a 1 count. The Dragon gets the shoulder up. Daniels now, brutal right hand. And Fletcher getting back to his feet. Daniels has a seat, he gets caught with an uppercut. Rick on Twitch, thank you for hosting. Thank you for joining us. Splash now from the Dragon in our main event tonight at XFW Ground Zero. And again, folks, we'll be back tonight at 11 p.m. for XFW Crossfire in the late hour. Hopefully you'll join us back again. Ooh, a slap right now by Brody. Brody now Irish whip. He comes in with a kick for a 3rd time, and the Dragon lights him up. Brutal haymaker lariat there from the Dragon. Fletcher now lining up a shot. Oh, it drives the knee right to the face. The champion now in trouble on the receiving end of damage from the martial arts style of Rick the Dragon Fletcher. Fletcher takes him down into a cross arm breaker. Fletcher could try to tap out the champion. Daniels rolls out of the way and a kick in the midsection. Rolls him over, tournament suplex, dumping Fletcher on the back of his head. Brody Daniels has done the quick shots there, and a bulldog down from Fletcher, who turned things around. I was going to say how Brody Daniels has really taken to himself here in XFW, has really turned his career around. But right now, Fletcher, the Dragon, the Purple Haze, is taking it to the champion. And again, a win for Fletcher tonight, folks, could put us in a very interesting spot for the XFW Internet Championship. Tyson Vader already saying he has a title match deserved to him after Daniels was disqualified, giving him a victory. But now, Lee Bischoff is the #1 contender for the championship and winning that match. If Fletcher could pull off a victory tonight, he could put himself in that same seat, that same boat at the top of the charts. I'd like to see what the championship committee would do if that does take place. Uh-oh. Brody Daniels got him up and drives him down to the back of the head. The brainbuster delivered on top of the knee. We've got a cover. Fletcher gets the shoulder up. Johnny Ivan saying he's got a weed helmet on. I wonder. Oh! In the corner, there's the kick again from Brody Daniels. And now taunting the Dragon. Brody Daniels has turned his career a complete 180 since coming here to XFW. Was mocked by the fans. What is he doing? This is not an Extreme Rules match. You see, you already saw Bob looking down at Daniels. Ahmad, thank you for liking the stream. Daniels now inside the ring with a steel chair. This is not an Extreme Rules match. Daniels. Oh, drops him on top of that steel chair. Yeah, now Bob takes it out of the ring. Fletcher still managed to get the shoulder up after Daniels drive him with that impact driver on top of the chair. Fletcher's struggling to get back to his feet after that shot. Kick to the knee. Daniels winding up. There's the enziguri to the back of the head. The Shining Wizard attack by Brody Daniels.
1, 2.
And again, Fletcher. Look, you see the animosity. You see the anger on the face of Brody Daniels. You see the look of disgust as the Dragon gets, oh, and he tosses him out again. Brody Daniels tossing him out. Oh, and he kicks Bob in the back of the head. What the hell was that? Brody Daniels just kicked the referee in the back of the head. What the hell was that? Brady's got brass knuckles. Brody Daniels has brass knuckles. Brody Daniels with a set of brass knuckles. And he tossed him again in the steps. Brody Daniels has brass knuckles. Bob is out. A second time now, Fletcher's dodged those brass knuckles. Bob has yet to see them. Fletcher now fighting for his life out there as Brody Daniels took out Bob the referee with a shot and now managed to luckily twice dodge those brass knuckles. How the hell is he concealing them in his tights? Where do they sit? Brody Daniels on the outside. Fletcher trying to regain some composure here after these brutals. Naban, thank you for liking the stream. A counter now by Brody Daniels. On a toss outside of the ringside. Bob up to a 3 count. Brody Daniels has used this steel chair and now attempted brass knuckles. And now again with another chair inside the ring. Bob continues the count. Daniels setting it up inside the turnbuckle. In comes Fletcher back inside. Again the kick to the face. Dragon with the counter. Daniels turning things around. Oh! Bob sent, or Fletcher sent, crashing into Bob inside the steel chair. Referee now stealing a chair away from Brody Daniels, but how much damage has been done? Fletcher. Brody Daniels now again, picks him up, and again the brainbuster on top of the knee. Come on! 1, 2, 3. Brody Daniels stealing one away again on XFW Ground Zero. Using every dirty tactic in the book. Luckily, Fletcher was able to dodge those brass knuckles. But he could not dodge that chair shot. The impact driver on top of the chair. Brody Daniels has become a very dirty fighting champion, folks. The man knows no limits. He'll go any road he can to get a victory. And look at this brainbuster is brutal, folks. That has more impact on the neck and spine than anyone. But Brody Daniels victorious in our main event. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us for XFW Ground Zero. That was our main event. And again, we'll be back at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 2 hours from right now with XFW Crossfire. That's right, it's a doubleheader tonight on XFW. We'll be back. We'll hope you'll join us if you're still up and awake at that moment. Folks, we hope to see you then. We'll be back in about 2 hours. See you then, folks. We'll be back. A little bit of time out. Sit back, have a beer. We'll see you then on XFW Crossfire. Thank you for tuning in to Ground Zero.